Hi everyone! So I am back with my weekly melting basket and empties. I actually can't even remember what the week is for. I think, will this be the 1st through the 7th? I think that's it because today's September 30th. So yeah, this is the melting basket for the first week of October. Very exciting. Let's start with, before I forget, this is Minnie in her little banana bed. I wanted her in the background of my video, but she was laying in her banana bed, so I figured let me just scoop her up and put her right there. So I think it's so adorable. She loves the banana bed and so does Mochi. So last week I started with my empties. Oh, hair in my lip gloss. Last week I started with my empties. This week I think I'm gonna start back with like what's left in the basket that I didn't get to. I actually did really good. This is all I have left in my basket. So I did not get to VCS the Haunted Mask. I think I might have used like one chunk of this, but the majority is still in here. This is VCS I Love Dessert. I have one Pharmacist Daughter item left. This is I'm with Creepy, just didn't get to it. And then I have Knowles Farm Scents Warm the Soul. This is a full snap bar left. And then Knowles Farm Scents Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, but I only have 2 cubes left, so I'm probably gonna carry this over in my basket. So it's really only like 4 items that I really didn't get to. So I feel like I chose pretty well for last week's melting basket. This week's basket I think is a little bit more full, so we'll see if I get through all of it. So let's pack up my basket again for this week. I just am going to carry this over. I don't want just 2 random cubes left. So I went back to do a couple scoops. This one is Scoopable Tart Wax and Scarecrow Snacks. This is from last year. Yeah, I haven't ordered Scoopable Wax in a while. So Scarecrow Snacks, as well as an L3 scoop in Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Strawberry Pound Cake. Let's continue on with L3. I have a couple puppy packs. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale Hufflepuff. This is a tried and true. I love it. This puppy pack only had like 3 shapes left, so I also threw in a full puppy pack of the same scent too. And I also have All the Goods full puppy pack, as well as Patch Adams. This is kind of like a full puppy pack. And these, at least this one, the Patch Adams, looks like it's cute, like Halloween shapes in there. I don't know if you can kind of see. Then we have some Rose Girls that I pulled. This is Vermont Honey Apple Royal Sugar Cookies. I think this might have been a little blend in one of her Halloween samplers I've had in the past. I loved it, so when I saw she released it, or at least released something with the Vermont Honey Apples, I had to get this. So this is from last year. I'm excited to warm it. Bayside Tigers. These are all pretty much full bags. And then this one I've used like half of it. This is Luke's Diner. So I just thought I'd warm the rest of that. Throwing in a couple of these Swanky Roses again. I think I had these in a melting basket before but didn't get to them. Maybe. This one's just Fireside. This one's Fireside Cream Cake Cider Lane. I have a feeling I'll probably like mix and match these in warmers because they're kind of small. And then this is Apple Pumpkin Strudel. Already chopped these. 2 bags of blocks from Sassy Girl Aroma. It's Fall Charlie Brown. This is kind of what her blocks look like. Her blocks are really similar to Travis's blocks, if you're familiar with those shapes. And then this one is Witch's Cauldron, which is kind of, it feels lighter. I don't know if I used it or shared it with a friend. I will use that. And then I pulled a couple Super Tarts. So my basket is kind of full, so I feel like I over pulled a little bit for this week, but we'll see what we get Get Through. This is Alien. Baguette About It. Muck Duck. Eden. And then the last item for this week's melting basket is Perfect Pumpkin. So now we have our melting basket for the first week of October all filled up here. Let's go on to the empties from last week. So the first thing I'll talk about are these two little Fantasy Wax scent shot cups. These do really well. I've had this scent before and I really loved it. I love anything zucchini bread sugar cookie Royale. Her sugar cookie Royale zucchini blend reminds me a lot of L3's, which is amazing. And I thought it was really strong, so I just kind of spread this out throughout my townhouse and it was powerhouse for me. I've got a couple of Teddy Bees. Let's start with this tub so I don't forget. This is Witches Be Crazy for Cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was a carryover because I didn't chop it last time. So this time I chopped it right away, used it and loved it. I actually have another tub of this coming in the pre-order. I hadn't realized I already had one in my collection, and then I went and looked and I'm like, oh, I have this. Might as well give it a try. I really enjoyed it. To me, I actually thought I smelled more of the Cupcakes at Tiffany's and other bakery notes over like the pecan waffles. But it was really good. I loved it. Decadent, amazing. I'm super happy I have another tub of it coming my way. This is It's Fall, y'all. I really liked this. To me, it kind of smells like the Marshmallow Fireside Bakery, even though the notes aren't super strong on the bakery. It's Marshmallow Fireside, sweet cinnamon, orange zest, leaves, brown sugar, and vanilla. I feel like it's kind of the Marshmallow Fireside, brown sugar, and vanilla I'm smelling. I don't really smell cinnamon, I don't smell orange zest, and I don't smell leaves, which I'm guessing leaves is kind of like the Bath & Body Works dupe. Like reading those, I don't immediately think this is going to be a bakery blend, but I feel like it definitely leans more on the bakery side. So I really like it. Kind of like like I said, sort of toasty bakery leaning scent. So I'm enjoying it. I'm actually warming this one today. Toil and Trouble. You know, I kind of realized I don't love Teddy Bees coffee blends. I think I smelled a bit of the pumpkin spice latte, especially more on cold, and the apple cider donut. But what else is in here? Fluffy marshmallows, yeah. So mainly smell those first two notes. I liked it, but it wasn't like, it doesn't stand out in my mind as like anything super amazing or, you know, anything super special. So it was okay. I probably wouldn't rebuy it. This is Warm and Toasty. Again, not really like a love. I probably wouldn't repurchase. It kind of is like, it's not a very sweet blend. Not that there's anything in here that would lean super sweet or bakery. It's more kind of like almost savory, nutty, earthy is kind of how I would describe it. I did smell it. It was probably like a medium, but it just wasn't like a favorite or anything like that. This one's Pumpkin Season. Again, not a huge fan of Teddy Bees coffee, so this has rich cake infused with pumpkin spice, creamy vanilla coffee, oat milk creamer, brown sugar, and Palo Santo. I mean, I think it was more the coffee. I really, like, honestly, now that I read these notes, I didn't even realize there was Palo Santo in it. Didn't really smell that. It didn't smell overly bakery. I'd say just kind of a light coffee, maybe pumpkin spice coffee blend, but just, I don't know. It didn't wow me. So I did this on a day that I went into the office. And then I can kind of tell if a scent's more on the long lasting side if I can smell it when I got back home from like my 8-9 hour workday. This one, honestly, I didn't notice. I was kind of like, oh, like right when I walk in the door, I usually can tell if a scent's still going. And I was kind of like, I don't really smell anything. I wonder what I warmed that day. And I remembered then it was this. So that one didn't seem as long lasting. We've got a couple VCS, Martha's Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This was amazing. I love the Martha Stewart blends. I love like Martha's Martha and Snoop. That's a tried and true. This one was amazing. It basically smelled like a really decadent, like lick the air good pumpkin pecan waffle bakery, and it was super strong. I enjoyed this one a lot. Aunt Nellie Zucchini Supreme. This was okay. I liked it. It had decent throw, but to me it just smelled like kind of a toned down pumpkin pecan waffle because of the other notes in here. I don't really feel like sugar cookie dough smells like much when it's blended, and I also didn't notice the zucchini bread as much. Like I said, it just kind of smelled like a more gentle pumpkin pecan waffle blend. This one, these are the two Smell Good Shop blends that Summer gifted me. This is Velvet Underground. This was really pretty. She had that Smell Good Shop has a really good Palo Santo, and it was just a really good Palo Santo bakery, so I enjoyed this one a lot. And then Custard, to me this was like, wait, is it Custard? Custard Blue Ribbon Waffles? To me, this was like a pumpkin pecan waffle blend. So maybe it was pumpkin pecan waffle and like a vanilla custard or something. It was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty decent pumpkin pecan waffle bakery. I did this Just Got Serious from Knowles Farm Scents Strawberry Pound Cake Pumpkin Pecan Waffle. This one I really enjoyed, and it was super strong in my warmers, long lasting, but to me it smelled more strongly of the strawberry pound cake. Didn't get the pumpkin pecan waffles as much, but I enjoyed it a lot. I did a decent amount of pumpkin pecan waffles, I feel like, this week, so I actually kind of liked that the strawberry pound cake came out more when I warmed. Rainbow Melts, again, this is gifted to me from Summer. This is how we brew it. This one I enjoyed. This one was a really good coffee blend. I think I liked the butterscotch. It almost was kind of like a caramel-y coffee. That's kind of what it smelled like to me. And I felt like for a coffee mix, this was pretty long lasting. So I liked this one a lot. This one is Cinnamon Zucchini Cake from the Pharmacist Daughter. Don't let the name throw you off. To me, it smelled like Mac Apple, and that was pretty much it. Maybe Mac Apple, a little bit of bakery, but the name makes it seem like it's going to be like a strong cinnamon zucchini cakey bakery blend. But again, I really only smelled the Mac Apple. A lot of the Pharmacist Daughter Mac Apple blends, really the Mac Apple is what takes over the blend. So that is that one. And then the last one I did was Broadway Wax Apple. Yeah, Broadway Wax. For some reason I thought I messed up the name. Apple of My Eye. This one smelled like a apple perfume or like an apple body care shampoo. It kind of reminded me of like the Garnier Fructis shampoo. It was kind of like a perfumey apple blend. It was really pretty. And then the last two items are just some soaps. So this is Sweet Apple from Bath & Body Works. Finished this one up. Really pretty, like good summer to fall transition scent. And then here's the scent notes. Basically smelled like a really bright, juicy apple. And then this one was Sweet Strawberry Scoop that I was finishing up. And this is the scent notes on this one. So that is my empties and my weekly melting basket for next week, for the first week of October. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.